Okay, our next step is battery mounting. So here's our battery, and we're gonna want to figure out where we want that on the frame. If I can get a good camera angle here. So we want to be well clear of the shock. When we're done all this, what we'll want to do is take all the air out of the shock and cycle the suspension and make sure the shock doesn't come close to the battery. That's definitely not something that we want, is this shock striking the battery during suspension travel. So with this bike, we can see our bottle boss is there. We want this battery basically as far forward as we can to keep it away from the shock. So in order to do that, we want to put our mount as far forward as possible. So if we look at our mount, it has got 4 holes in it, so 2 sets of 2 holes. We'll want that as far forward as possible. So the holes are slotted as well, which gives you a little bit of wiggle room for each set of holes. So this frame, this down tube, has got a decent amount of curvature right here. So you'll see if we tried to mount it all the way forward, it's hitting right here. So we'll need to space this mount up just slightly. So the supplied washers in the kit do that for us. So we'll mount 1 washer under each screw head. So it's a little tricky putting a washer underneath here and then getting the screw and getting it tightened at the same time. But this is essentially what we're trying to go for, that washer sandwiched under there. So I think the easiest way to do that is to get it sandwiched just like I have it here, and then get one started, and there we go, there's one, and then grab the other bolt, the other screw, and the other washer, here we go, and then put it through, get the washer in place, there we go, swing it around, drop it in, and then tighten it up. And tighten this one up. Make sure those are torqued. You don't want your battery moving around. And then, okay, one more thing on the bottom of the battery. These 3 levers right now, they're in the unlocked position. That allows us to put it on the mount. The locked position is like so. So those are locked now. So that's what locks it onto the frame mount. So let's unlock them. And one thing to note is we might want chain lube on these if they get sticky with time. And we might want a little bit of lube on the mount itself so that when we tighten these, they don't bind. All right, let's put this on the frame. So we just rock it. Oops, we get the camera position. We just rock it into place. So you can see that kind of is fairly solid now, but we want it as far forward as we can. Looks like that's as far forward as it goes on the mount, so that's good. Once again, we'll check suspension clearance at the end of this. So let's move around to the other side of the bike and do up the levers. All right, so these 3 levers are what lock the bike, the battery to the bike. And they come preset, but these set screws allow you to adjust the tightness. So all we do is go 1, 2, 3, and that's like a quick release wheel for those that are familiar with those. And the battery ships powered off, so we can just plug it directly in now, and we're good to go. And I might as well just show you right now how to power the battery on while we're at it. So we just push and hold the button until for about 5 seconds, and then the battery is shipped in sleep mode, so it takes a little bit, but that will wake up. So you see these green lights, so it's woken up now.